put us on that. You're watching.
Today's GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, Otheon Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hoagland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land, LLC, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Crosby Chiropractic, The City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Northern Charm Boutique, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Mirex Petroleum Corporation, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, White Mountain Electric, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, TNT Measurements Incorporated, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.
And good evening, everybody. Live from Powers Lake, North Dakota. It's time for Class A 11-man football, and we're excited that you're here today. Welcome into GameDay Media. We're here to bring you all the live action tonight, and we're looking forward to this broadcast tonight with some good football playing between the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws, the home team on the scoreboard tonight, and their opponent tonight will be the Mustangs out of Surrey, North Dakota. As always, you'll be hearing from our coaches, players, and experts to give you the inside scoop on what's happening on and off the field. So sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, get ready for an exciting day and evening of sports coverage right here on GameDay Media. We're also broadcasting up in Crosby tonight on a separate stream. That'll be the West Newburgh Glenburn Sioux, the number 2 ranked team in 9B football. And they're taking on the home team on the scoreboard tonight, the Divide County Maroons. We're in a newly refurbished press box here in Powers Lake, North Dakota. And we're glad that you've joined us. I have my color analyst tonight, first time on the headset with us this year, Noah Fredrickson. Thanks, Noah, for taking some time tonight and providing some insight to what you know of former Powers Lake Rancher, Ray Powers Lake Outlaw, played quarterback a number of years. It's going to be a good game tonight.
Yep, I've been excited for it all week. It's been looking forward to a game.
So with that, we're going to send it back to our studio, and when we come back, it'll be time for our Continental Resources coach's comments. First up, it'll be the Surrey head coach, Cade Susie, after this timeout.
Located in Stanley, North Dakota, the mission of Montreal County Medical Center is to provide quality health care services to Montreal County and the surrounding area, and have done so since 1960. We are proud to be a part of Stanley's integrated healthcare system that includes our critical access hospital, nursing home, assisted living apartments, independent living apartments, and an aquatic center. To schedule an appointment with our great providers, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by... We hope you're enjoying today's broadcast. White Mountain Electric of Williston encourages you to join them by supporting your local team at home or in the gym. White Mountain Electric, a proud supporter of Game Day Media. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351. While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at hauglandinsuranceservices.com.
As we come back into Game Day Media and to the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk, welcome to the Continental Resources Coach's Comments here on the Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I've been able to catch up with the Surrey Mustangs head football coach, Cade Susie, to talk about their game this evening with the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws. And first of all, Coach, thanks for taking time today to talk with us here on Game Day Media.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So despite a challenging start to the season, you lost your first 2 games. What positives are you seeing from your team after those first 2 games, despite the losses?
Going into the season, we knew it was going to be a challenge going from 9 to 11 man. So there's still been a lot of positive attitude. Everyone's kind of been open to trying new things. So we're trying to get our playbooks down, trying to get that change from 9 to 11. I finally think we're starting to come around for that for this upcoming week. And obviously playing Velva in week 2 is not what anyone wants to see in their schedule. But,
right.
We got that one done and out of the way. And we're ready to try to have some more competitive games going here on out.
What can your fans expect to see from the Mustangs in tonight's game? What is the strength of the Mustangs, so to speak, and how will you use that tonight?
So we have very few seniors. We only have 4 seniors, and one of them we didn't have last week, Logan Ballmer. He was our starting running back, so he should have a lot of fresh legs going in this week. We're going to try to utilize him a lot, as well as our main big threat receivers. Noah Thiessen has most of our receiving yards this year. He'll be a big staple on Friday to Matthias Richard. We're going to try to get the ball in his hands, just get the ball out quick, and really trying to utilize all of our playmakers. And obviously our quarterback Tegan Walhead, he's a phenomenal quarterback, trying to use his legs too. We're going to try to make sure we're balanced on offense, going about trying to display that 50-50 middle of passing the ball, running the ball, but just really trying to get the ball out quick.
So the team has lost 2 games to open the season. What would you say is your biggest lesson that your team has learned so far this season through those first 2 losses?
Those week 1 games are always hard, because you can't watch film.
Right.
Well, you mean you can, but it's tough because last year's film is only so powerful. But I'd say the big thing is just really diving in deep. We had on Tuesday it's been really bad air quality as of recent.
Right.
So we kind of just stayed inside and just watched Ray. Just kind of focused more on the other team and less on ourselves because we already know what we are at this point in the season. So trying to focus more on the other team and figure out what can we do differently to beat them instead of what are we working on, who are we. So we finally have our identity, trying to focus on the other team a little bit more here too.
Well, thank you, Coach, for the time. You've been listening to head coach Cade Susie of the Surrey Mustangs here on our Continental Resources Coaches Comments. And when we come back to the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk and continue with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, we'll talk with Ray Powers Lake head coach Seth Wistoff after a few words from our great sponsors who will make this all possible here on GameDay Media. We'll be back after this timeout.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, your local Case IH dealer.
As we come back into GameDay Media, into the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk, welcome to the Continental Resources Coaches Comments here on the Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I have caught up with the Ray Powers Lake football head coach Seth Wistoff to talk about their game this evening with the Surrey Mustangs. And first of all, Coach Wistoff, thanks for taking some time today to talk with us here on GameDay Media.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Randy.
After an opening season loss to the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks, your team has bounced back with 2 consecutive wins. And what do you feel, Seth, has been a key to those recent turnaround in those 2 wins?
Well, I want to really credit the guys on being willing to improve. We talk about that all the time as a team, but after that Shiloh film, we went back to work. We saw a lot of things that we needed to fix. And the guys were willing to listen and willing to change things, and the product on the field has been a lot better because of that.
So you take on the Surrey Mustangs tonight, looking for their first win of the season. What challenges do you anticipate from Surrey this evening, despite them looking for their first win of the season?
Well, we don't know a ton about them as they've been 9-man the last couple of years, so we haven't played them. But it looks like on film they got some pretty good athletes, some kids that can run around pretty well. I know they got a new head coach, but what we need to do is stay disciplined to make sure that we stick to our game plan. They got a quarterback that can run around a little bit and some receivers that are good athletes that can catch the ball. So we got to make sure that we are solid in our coverage. And I think if we can do that, we can take care of business.
Tonight is your first home football game, and it's going to be played up in Powers Lake, North Dakota. And how important is that for you as a team to build momentum for the rest of the season?
Well, yeah, we've been road warriors so far, and just kind of with how the schedule shook out, we only have 3 home games this year, and so it's exciting to get to play in front of our home crowd, and you obviously get a little more energy, don't have to travel, things like that. So we're excited to get out here. We've got working on the bleachers and the crow's nest. Hopefully all that is ready for the game, and we're excited to do that.
And I know that you have a number of young players in your lineup, especially at the quarterback position, where you've been starting a freshman, Jace Becker. But who else has been kind of your team leader so far this season through the first 3 games?
Well, we've got kind of an interesting mix. We've got a big senior class that plays a ton of time for us. But then we have this freshman class that comes in. We've got a lot of kids from there that are contributing. Jace has done a great job of stepping into, whether you're a freshman or a senior, when you're a quarterback, you got to be a leader. And so he's kind of taken that role on, and he's helped keep the guys composed and confident and upbeat. You know, if a guy makes a big play, he's the first guy over there patting him on the butt, telling him a good job. But our seniors have really stepped in, and you know, Cody Rice has taken a big role and really we just kind of put us on his back on the offensive side of the ball. And then we've had guys on the defensive side. Rocker Aguilar has we've had to move him to a new position. But he's kind of embraced that and the leadership role that comes from that, of him being our Mike backer and making sure we're in the right defense and everything like that.
Well, you got a lot of familiar names that have played for you a number of years, and it's going to be fun to see how the Outlaws respond tonight against the Surrey Mustangs. You've been listening to head coach Seth Wistoff of the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws here on our Continental Resources Coaches Comments. When we come back to the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk and more of our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, we'll take a look around Northwest North Dakota to see what other action's taking place tonight after a few words from some of our sponsors who help make this all possible.
And as we come back here to Powers Lake, North Dakota, the captains for their respective teams wearing their black uniforms outlined in gold and black helmets are the RPL Outlaws. Surrey Mustangs wearing their white uniforms with white helmets tonight. Our officials tonight, we'll get the names of those and let you know who those are during the broadcast, but right now we don't have them, so looking forward to a great game tonight. Noah, the RPL Outlaws on a 2-game winning streak coming into this game after dropping the opening season game to the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. Put together a couple of pretty good games the last 2 games.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like both. You look at the 2 games. Surrey's only played 2 games. Right. Powers Lake had a tough start against Shiloh, but now these last 2 games, they've really rebounded well, and they're coming to play now. So you kind of got a team of desperation. They're struggling 0-2. They need a win. And then you got the Outlaws who are playing with some confidence, and see what happens when they meet.
Yeah, we're dealing with some pretty high winds tonight right now. Is this Smishik or is this Powers Lake?
Powers Lake.
That's Powers Lake over here right to the south of us here. Got some white caps going on there. And, you know, field is in great shape tonight as the captains have shook their hands. Fortunately, didn't see who's going to be kicking off and things of that nature, but we'll cover that when that time comes. We're going to send it back to the studio. We got a lot of sponsors that help make all this possible. When we come back, we'll have our starting lineups sponsored by the Country Store after this timeout.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the country store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the country store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The country store's been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Dr. Cammie Wehrman has been serving the Crosby area with entire family chiropractic care for 20 years, specializing in back and neck pain, headaches, and sports injuries. We also carry a full line of Nutridyne supplements. To schedule an appointment today, call 701-965-3222.
Murex Petroleum Corporation, a pioneer for today, creating opportunities for all involved. Extraordinary people, extraordinary assets. To start a great career, visit MurexPetroleum.com. Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch source beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a short for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
As we come back here to the Powers Lake football field in Powers Lake, North Dakota, my name is Randy Peterson alongside Noah Frederickson. It's now time for our announcing of our starters, sponsored by the Country Store. As we go to our camera there and look at the Surrey starters, you can see them starting tonight will be Tegan Woods at quarterback. He is a senior. Where's number 2? At one running back will be a junior, number 8, Matthias Richard. At a wide receiver position, number 13, Noah Thiessen. And at another running back tight end, it is Miguel Montalvo. Where's number 22? Another running back for the Mustangs wearing number 25 tonight is Logan Vollmer. He is a senior. And a wide receiver wearing number 30 tonight is another senior, Marcus Hughes. As we look at the offensive line, number 35, Mason Juma gets a start tonight. He is a junior. Conrad Tronson, a sophomore, whereas number 63 is on the offensive line tonight, along with Joseph Ogden wearing number 65, a senior. And Jet Ogden is a sophomore, tips the scales at 330. 70, where's number 74? And number 77 is Logan Dukeshire, rounding out the offensive line starting lineup. So a lot of heavyweights on the line for the Surrey Mustangs, Noah.
Yeah, that's really going to be one of the main storylines tonight is both squads have great skill position, a lot of speed, but it's going to come down to the trenches. Which team's going to get more push? And when you got Jet Ogden in the middle there at 330, it's going to be quite tough to go up against that.
And as we look at the starting lineups for the Outlaws from Ray Powers Lake, they're going to start a youngster at quarterback tonight, a freshman. He started the last 3 games. Jace Becker, probably heard that name during the basketball season. Cody Rice has 80 carries, I believe, through the first 3 games of the season. The main running back for the Outlaws, whereas number 9. Starting at a tight end tonight, it'll be Colton Grove. And as we look at and continue on with the starters tonight, at one wide receiver is Kyle Huseby. Nick Erickson, a favorite target of Jace Becker, is a senior this year. And then we look at the offensive line tonight. They're centered by Evan Heldy. The guards are Kelby Cooper and Case Nygaard. The tackle is Matthew Jacobs. and Connor Lindberg. The Outlaws are coached by Seth Wistoff, and Sist's got a number of assistants, and we're going to send it back to our studios for a quick word before we have our Northwest Therapy Services opening kickoff.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Our paths are rarely clear-cut. You may step out of bounds, or even out on your own. No matter what it looks like, your path is personal, and that's what makes it powerful. Brevera Bank, Insurance and Wealth.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
At GameDay Media, we believe that we live in the greatest nation in the world. As we pause, let's honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in Northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963.
And as we come back, the national anthem has just been played here at the field at Powers Lake, North Dakota. Great setting tonight for Class A 11-man football. Again, my name is Randy Peterson. If you're just joining us here on Game Day Media, we welcome you into our broadcast tonight. My color analyst tonight, first time on the headset this season, did a little basketball for us last year, Noah Fredrickson, fresh off getting married over the summer, and you're a student down in Minot State, correct?
Yep, going for communications with this being the goal in mind. So
Yeah.
It's always good to get some practice in.
As the Mustangs are being introduced tonight, number 25 comes into play. That is Marcus Hughes, number 30. Number 35 is Mason Juma, as we said earlier. Number 63, Conrad Tronson, is one of the linemen here tonight. 65 is Joseph Ogden. He comes in as a senior. Number 74 is Jed Ogden, and he's a sophomore, stands 6'5". And the tackle is Logan Dukeshire, wearing number 77 tonight. They're coached up by Cade Susie in his first year as the head coach for the Mustangs, and In typical Outlaw fashion, they do not introduce individuals. They introduce everybody as a team. And so we've already given you our starting lineup, sponsored by the Country Store here in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it, is what their slogan is. And great little store up here in Powers Lake for sure. As you can see, they all rush out to the center of the field. We're ready to play some football. And as coaching staff, Seth Wistoff is the head coach. Jonah Risen, Matt Ray. There's some of them down there I don't even know. I know that they got picked up a new one.
Brand new coach Isaac Nordloff.
Isaac Nordloff and
He's in
Tate
the
Ingot,
booth.
yeah. And so, I mean, they're like the pros here. They got 4 or 5, 6
we
different
are.
coaches. Well, Richard Sinar is one of the officials out on the field tonight, and I can't remember the name of the white hat. He was just on a mic with us here not too long ago, and that's what happens when you get to be 67 years old. No, you kind of forget things.
Yeah, I get to look forward to that.
We'll find out who it is. We'll give them due proper notice and proper recognition throughout the game. But the Outlaws will be kicking off. It'll be Cade Nordloff, I believe, is the kicker tonight. Kicking off. He's got his hand up. The ball's on the 40, and we're about ready to play some football. There's the whistle. As Nordloff kicks it off, goes deep. Ball's going to be picked up. Probably. They're going to wait to pick it up, and they pick it up at about the 12-yard line as number 25 returns it. That is Logan Vollmer. And the first offensive possession for the Surrey Mustangs will begin at about the 24-yard line.
Welcome back, Logan Vollmer, coming back from an injury. He missed their last game versus Velva, but he making his return tonight.
Yeah. Velva's got a good squad, don't they?
That was a tough one for Surrey, but they look to bounce back tonight.
Yeah, I think they're not the only ones that had a tough night against the Aggies over there at Velva. They got one receiver, one back in the backfield. Vollmer flanks the southpaw, Tegan Walhood, and the ball is broken up or unable to come up with the reception, so that stops the clock. As
he's fortunate there. When it tips up in the air like that, when you're the quarterback, it feels like it lasts an eternity. But Outlaws couldn't rally to it, so had a lot of time in the pocket.
Unfortunately, our scoreboard is not working properly either, so we're having a few little technical issues. So we'll relay what the score is periodically throughout the game. Sponsored by NCC, as Vollmer picks up about 4 yards on that last carry.
Brings up 3rd and 6. Just got a 8 gap, run up the middle. Got 3-4 yards. Can't ask for much more.
3rd down and 6 for the Surrey Mustangs. Welcome in. If you want to look at our other stream that's going on tonight up in Crosby, the West Oak Newburgh Glenburn Sioux are battling the Divide County Maroons up at Cal Andrews Field. Here's Vollmer, and he gets stopped there. Nice tackle made by the Outlaws.
Ben Streifel comes in and makes the play, a toss left, and Ben Streifel wanted nothing to do with it.
And he picks up 1 on that last carry, but that's certainly not enough. And brings up 4th down.
Looks like they're sending out the punt team.
Yeah. Crosswind tonight.
Yeah, this field is beautiful, but it does bring some nasty wind with it.
Well, you know that. You played here. How many years did you start as quarterback?
Started as 3, and then I was out for the whole year my sophomore year, so should have been 4. But
yeah, you had a shoulder injury, didn't you? Yeah.
Still hasn't healed properly. So.
Oh, really? So instead of throwing it 50 yards, you can only throw it 40 yards, huh? There's the punt. It's going to be short punt as Kyle Huseby calls for the fair catch. Picks it up at just outside the 45-yard line. So good field position for the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws.
Bringing on their freshman quarterback, Jace Becker. They've been a little conservative with him to start the year. He's only thrown averaged about 130 passing yards through the first 3 games, and you just know he's itching to really start to loosen the ball up and take some shots. But
we've got some hands there, and Huseby and Erickson, they know how to catch the ball.
For
and
sure.
I think Streiffel's also caught a number of passes so far as well. So
Ben Streiffel's been a security blanket this far.
As the freshman quarterback, Jace Becker, looks at the referee, and now we're ready to play. And we have a penalty flag right off the bat, as I believe it's going to be an encroachment penalty against the... no, it's going to be against the Outlaws, a 5-yard penalty against the Outlaws on illegal procedure. So that's the first penalty tonight for the Outlaws. Sets them back 5. It's first down 15. Ball sitting right with the nose on the 50-yard line.
It is never great to start your drive with a 5-yard penalty.
No. Becker stands about 6 yards behind his center. He puts Streifel in motion, I believe. They push the ball up to Cody Rice, one of the main ball carriers. He gets 5 yards on that carry, gets him back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's where Cody Rice is going to make his magic, is right in that A gap. He's a tough runner, and he gets there 5 yards right back.
Yeah. Second down and 10 as the clock continues to run, just under 10 minutes to go. As we unfortunately don't have our scoreboard working properly tonight, so we're going to give you the time quite a bit. Our NCC scoreboard will give you the scores there. Here's the ball given to Cody Rice, puts his head down, picks up another 4 yards on that last carry. So he's the main carrier for the Outlaws. It'll be third down and 6 on their first possession of the evening, as the Outlaws looking to bring in Kyle Huseby with the play off the near sideline here. Beautiful grandstand that just got put up yesterday, I believe, and we're in a newly furbished press box.
Yep, we're almost there. We're getting there. It's close.
Well, it's going to be great for this program up here for sure. 11-man football. As Becker rolls out to his right, looking to throw the ball, finds a wide open number 4. That is Colton Grove. Becker finds for 7 yards to Grove, and that's a Prairie Home Furnishings first down.
That's exactly what you need to do with a young quarterback, is get him out on the roll, get an easy toss to start the game, and build that confidence up.
I think Grove has been kind of a favorite target of Becker throughout the first 3 games, along with Streifel. So wide out, split out wide to the left is Nick Erickson. They got a slot on the right side as they hand the ball off to Cody Rice again. Here is Rice with the carry, gets all the way down near the 20-yard line. So he goes from the 33, and let's see where they spot it. Yes, it is a 13-yard gain for the senior Cody Rice, and that's enough for another Prairie Home Furnishings first down as the Outlaws get the ball inside the Service Valley Dental Group red zone.
Yeah, they just went with a simple outside zone to the left and let their athlete go and make the play. First down.
As we first down and 10 for the Outlaws as they're moving the ball quickly here. Their first possession of the night. Again, they hand the ball off to Rice, looking for a hole. Gets up to about a 5-yard gain on another carry for Cody Rice.
Tackled there by... That's their workhorse right there. He's going to get... I want to say 60, 70% of their carries just touches in general.
He's already got 27 yards, averaging just under 7 yards per touch right now. It brings up second down and 6 for the Outlaws. There's a snap, looking to throw the ball, looking over the middle. Then he decides to tuck it, and he's going to be tackled from behind for loss. Good defensive pressure there by the Mustangs.
Yeah, he tried to stay in that pocket, but when the pocket collapses itself and there's not much room to maneuver, it goes down.
Jace Becker loses 8 yards on that last sack for a loss. It brings up third down and 13. Third down, 13 for the Outlaws. Wearing their black uniforms. Are they going to find the end zone? They split out Kyle Huseby to the right side. On the left side, they got triple receivers. Where are you going to go? As they send number 4, that's Grove in motion. Going to hand the ball off again to Cody Rice. Rice is going to be driving. Here comes a penalty flag from the far sideline as the ball is going to be picking up his 4 yards on that carry. Let's see what the preliminary call is from our officials here tonight. Face mask penalty against the Mustangs, and so they're going to tack that on at the end of the run, and that one hurts.
Yep, that's a penalty. 3rd and long, and he gave it right back to him with a face mask penalty, and it's just some undisciplined tackling.
So they show 3rd down and about 3 or 4 to go here with 7:29 remaining here in the first quarter. Becker looks to throw the ball, going to the end zone. He's going to be denied, but that's going to be a first down as he finds number 14, Brody Sinar, with a completion. And that is all the way down from the 14 inside the 5-yard line down to the 6. So it's an 8-yard gain.
Just a beautiful throw by Becker. Takes his drop back and just delivers a strike. Laid it over the slot defender, and we got a 1st and goal.
So they find 14 Sinar with a big reception as they come up to the line of scrimmage. 1st and goal inside the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone. Here's the ball handed off to Rice again, and he's going to walk into the end zone from 6 yards out. There's a touchdown.
Another inside zone A-gap run, and Surrey's going to have to figure out how to stop that if they want a chance in this game.
Yeah, as we look at the instant replay on that, you can see RTC, they hand the ball off to Cody Rice, goes to his left side, puts it in for 6 points.
You might have been able to run through that hole, Randy.
I don't know. I had a hard time climbing the ladders getting up here to the crow's nest tonight. It's going to need a boost. They're going to go with the kick. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 7:04 remaining here in the first quarter, the Outlaws on the field first. We'll send it back to our studio as we have a timeout. Your score 7-0, the Outlaws ahead of the Mustangs.
Hey, Dad, will you check the cows?
Use this instead, Grandpa. The cows look fine, Dad.
In my day, we had to sleep in the barn to check the cows.
Combining tradition and technology, respecting the past while embracing the future. RTC Networks.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
As we come back, the ball returned by the Mustangs by Noah Thiessen on a good return. Returns it all the way back to the 46-yard line. So inside the Outlaws side of the football field with 6:55 to go. The Tioga Ace Hardware touchdown scored by Cody Rice, and the extra point added on, and it is 7-0. The Outlaws scoring on their first possession of the game. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Barking out the signals and shotgun. Ball's on the turf. And now Waltwood is running for his life. He's going to be sacked by Cody Rice. He's all over the field tonight.
And it's going to be all over the field all night. He's just everywhere, and the stamina on that kid is amazing.
Good football player.
That's just
pretty good athlete in general.
Yeah, but that's just a broken play. It started with a bad snap, couldn't quite get it, and that just takes you out of your whole rhythm.
It's a loss of 8 yards on that last play. Brings up 2nd down and 18 as they set the ball at the 47-yard line, this time on the Mustang side of the football field. There's Volmer with a head of steam, getting close to the original line of scrimmage. Going to be short. He's going to pick up 7 yards on that last carry on his 3rd carry of the night.
If you're going to see anything tonight, you're going to see two very hard running backs, both in Cody Rice and Volmer.
3rd down and 11 as we're just outside. We have a timeout. Not sure why they're calling a timeout, but we'll keep it right here.
Looks like Joseph Ogden got tangled up in that play. And
yeah, he's going to have an official's timeout as he walks under his own power, and he gets replaced as they come up to the line of scrimmage, needing 11 to get this first down. 3rd down and 11. Ball's at the 47-yard line of the Outlaws side of the football field. They hand it off to Thiessen, trying to go around the left end, and he's going to be lucky just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's great defense by the Outlaws, not allowing him to break it outside, because that's Noah Thiessen. He's got some crazy speed on him, and that's what he's looking to do almost every play. They have him at receiver, but they like to give him handoffs too. And
yeah.
It's one of those things where just get your athlete the ball and he'll make a play. Outlaws didn't allow it that time.
4th down. They pick up 1 yard on that last carry for Thiessen. So we'll give him 1 yard, get him in the books for 1. 4th down and 10 as the Mustangs are going to go for it. And shotgun formation for the Mustangs. 4:57 remaining.
Look for the goal ball to Thiessen on this one.
Oh, and who moved first?
Flag on the play.
Gotta be disciplined.
Yeah, is that going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Outlaws? Encroachment? Is that what they call it these days?
Got him at 4th and 11, 4th and 10, and now you make it that much easier by bringing it to 4th and 6, 4th and 5.
Fourth down, 4:36 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 is your scoreboard right now, and here is the ball handed off to Thiessen again. Thiessen is going to be short of the line of game. You pick up 3 yards, but he needed 6 to get the first down, and so it'll be a turnover on downs for the Mustangs as they give the ball back to the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws.
I'm surprised they went with the run option to Thiessen instead of getting him out in the open on the outside as a receiver and just get him one-on-one, but turnover on downs.
As Becker comes in from the near sideline, it'll be 1st down and 10 as the Outlaws come up to the line of scrimmage at their own 38-yard line, hand the ball off to Cody Rice, puts his head down, picks up 2.
That's going to be the key to stopping the run for Surrey Mustangs, is Jed Ogden's really got to make a pile there in that A gap, especially because that's where the Outlaws like to run it.
Rice with 2 yards on that last carries. It's his 7th carry of the night, 39 yards so far. Tipping over my tongue here. So far, under 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter. We understand we've got clock problems, so be patient with us. We're trying to work on that. As Rice puts his head down, keeps his legs moving, he's going to pick up a good gain, goes from the 40-yard line all the way down to the 44 on the other side of the football field.
What a run by Cody Rice. It's another A-gap run, and there was nothing going for him there, but sometimes you got to make it yourself.
All right, we've just been told that our scoreboard board is up and running.
There we go.
Way to go, my producer, Caden Keller, tonight, getting it going for us tonight. Here we go. Becker looking to heave it, throws it deep, and it's going to be picked up there by number 11. He connects with Huseby on a big gain, going from the 44 all the way down to the 18. According to my Tioga High School math, what is that? 44 minus 18 on the spot.
26.
26-yard gain.
No, just a beautiful play action pass, and it was a little underthrown. The wind took it back a little bit, but that's what you got Kyle Huseby for, to go out and make a play.
Good hands. Knows where the basketball hoop is at, too.
The rim, especially.
Rim locker. First down and 10. It's Prairie Home Furnishings first down. Becker gives it off to Rice, and Rice still on his feet, puts his head, dives across the line of gain, picks up another first down, a Prairie Home Furnishings first down, and that is a gain of 13 yards on that last carry. So Rice really tallying up the yardage tonight.
That was just a beautiful job of reading the outside zone. He kind of slow played it to see where his hole was, and then once he saw it, he hit it, and then he came back inside, and he's the one that usually initiates the contact.
Yeah, I'm going to run out of spreadsheet here with Cody Rice as you're running the ball so far. Have to add another line item in for him. Well, now we have the penalty flags coming out again as a hard count. Maybe drew the Mustangs off sides. We'll see what
Offside.
preliminary call is. A 5-yard penalty against the Surrey Mustangs.
Oh, a little end around to Nick Erickson.
Erickson still on his feet. Can he get to the end zone? Dives. And he's going to be just short. He goes from the 3 down to the 1. Nick Erickson on the end around.
They had Streifel come in motion. They tossed it to Streifel, and then Streifel went end around to Nick Erickson, and he couldn't quite get the corner.
Zoom in a little bit. This place is probably going to be a touchdown, James.
As we come up to the line of scrimmage, it's 2nd down and goal. They hand the ball off, and Rice picks up his 2nd touchdown of the night from 1 yard out. That is a Tioga Ace Hardware touchdown. As we look at the RTC instant replay on that, Rice could walk into the end zone as they go for the extra point. You can see good blocking on the left side of the line again for the Outlaws as Colton Grode comes in to try to add on the extra point with 1:30 remaining. 13 points on the board so far. There's the snap, the kick, it's up, and it is no good. Wide to the left, so with 1:30 remaining, your NCC scoreboard, it is the Outlaws 13, the Mustangs still with a goose egg. Send it back to our studio for a quick word from our sponsors.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil-filled parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today.
That's how it works.
Here we go. We're working here at the press box in Powers Lake, North Dakota. My name's Randy Peterson alongside Noah Fredericks tonight. The Outlaws scoring on their first 2 possessions of the evening. Is a ball going to be picked up and almost picked up there on the kickoff. Went through the hands of the Outlaws. Ty Barman missing the opportunity to come up with that big play, but the Mustangs fall on it and pick it up. And Barman will be scratching his head over that one.
Yeah, that was beautiful execution by Cade Nordloff on the kick. Barman couldn't quite haul it in to give them back the possession.
Ball slotted on the
1st down and 10 as the Mustangs with their 3rd possession of the night trying to find the scoreboard. They start out at their own 40-yard line. 1st down and 10. Volmer in the backfield gets the handoff from Walhood, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. It'll be a 3-yard loss. Good defensive pressure there.
There was just nowhere to go for Volmer, and instead of being able to make a play, he gets stuck there and lost a 3.
Lots of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 13. Just good defense by the Outlaws as they cover the gaps, and
they just swarm to the ball. That's how you get the runner down. Everybody meets at the ball.
Again, shotgun formation for Walhood. He's going to throw the ball. He's going to find Volmer again, but there is number 8 for the Outlaws, Ben Streifel, with the stop and the tackle. And we'll see what Volmer, if he picks up. There is a flag on the play. Our officials are coming to the middle of the field here, going to tell us what it is as we Illegal man downfield is what I thought I heard the official say.
Yep, they just got caught on the screenplay. One of the linemen got too far down, and it's illegal.
So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Mustangs. Their second of the night for a total of 10 yards here tonight so far.
Still waiting for one of these shot plays to Noah Thiessen on the outside. We'll see if it comes here on 3rd and long.
Mustangs on the bottom part of your screen have got a guy split out wide to the right side. Volmer right behind the quarterback as he goes back to throw it. Throws it deep, and it's going to be
There's
a
the
penalty flag that comes in from the far sideline. It'll be a pass interference that's going to be whistled against the Outlaws. So big offensive or defensive penalty against the Outlaws.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's one like in the NFL you'd see incidental contact and no flag because it kind of looks like their feet got tangled up, but ref throws the flag, and that's going to be a nice gain of yardage for the Mustangs.
Speaking of the NFL, Vikings got enough horsepower this weekend to take on the 49ers?
Yep, that's should be a fun one.
Yeah. They played pretty good last week, didn't they?
Did. Sam Darnold was slinging it around and making correct decisions. So.
I thought he played pretty good. There, the Outlaws have a meeting in the backfield.
That's what they do. They meet in the backfield right at the runner.
They drop Logan Volmer for a big loss of about 7 yards for Volmer, losing yardage for the second consecutive time on the handoff. Brings up 2nd down 17 as they spot the ball at the 45-yard line. 3 seconds to go. They won't get another time playoff before the clock ends. That's the end of the first quarter. Your first quarter score, it is the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws 13, the Surrey Mustangs 0. Send it back to our studio.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning.
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, North Dakota has been Burke County's only full-service community-owned and chartered bank. We are committed to being the financial backbone of our community. Liberty State Bank, FDI insured.
As we come back for our Northwest Therapy Services start of the second quarter, it's been all Outlaws so far here. They're up by 13. It's a South Paul Walhood unsuccessful in connecting up with the number 8. That is Matthias Richard. That ball falls incomplete and stops the clock with 11:55 to go.
Looked like a beautiful setup by Surrey, but Matthias Richard just stumbled on the outcut and then couldn't quite get to the ball. It might have been a first down if they were able to connect there.
As of right now, the Mustangs have got a negative 2 yards of total offense. Great defense by the Outlaws.
Can't quite find it right now.
3rd down and 17. Big play as a southpaw throws it deep. He's got a wide open number 13, and he can't catch it up with it. That's Thiessen, who the ball falls incomplete, but he had a step on the defenders.
That's what I was waiting for, is that deep shot. Noah Thiessen is so talented at getting open, and Walhood just couldn't quite hit him.
Every once in a while, you got to do that just to keep everybody honest, right? Yep. I mean, whether it completes it or not, you kind of have to respect it after it gets, when you throw it like that.
If you can beat him deep with Thiessen on one like that, the run game's going to start opening up.
They're going to set up in the punt formation as they got burners on both sides of the line of scrimmage. There is the snap. It's going to be kicked away, almost altered there. There's no flag on the play, and the ball goes out of bounds at the 42-yard line. So fairly good position for the Outlaws as they start from their own 42 to start this third possession of the game. They scored on the first two ones, right?
Yep. It looked like their edge rushers got to the ball and persuaded it a little bit. Either that or it was just a shank, but.
As we got a score called in here from GameDay Media down in Crosby, 24-0 right now for the Sioux over the Divide County Maroons. 1st and 10. There's Rice again, weaving, evading, finally brought down with a gang tackle. Picks up 1. Walker Volmer with the tackle.
Volmer and Ogden kind of silenced that A gap there, and they were finally able to get Cody for only a gain of 1.
End of the first period, yeah. West Oak Glenburn, Newburgh Glenburn up 24-0 against the Divide County Maroons. The Sioux are ranked number 2 in the state of North Dakota, 9-man football. Brings up 2nd down and 9. Here is Rice again, going out on the right side, picking and choosing, cutting across again. He's still on his feet. He's got one man to beat. And finally, from behind, he is dropped for the tackle by Tegan Walhood as we look at our RTC instant replay. He goes from the 43. We'll have to do some math here. We're going to have to bring a calculator up here pretty soon. Inside the 10-yard line down to the 8. 49-yard run by Cody Rice, something like that. That's what's on the board anyway.
Just a beautiful run. Again, slow plays it, and then when he makes his cut, and he gets upfield.
Inside the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone, the ball spotted at the 9-yard line. They're going to hand it off. No, they're going to throw the ball. Little screen play over here to number 8. That's Streifel, still on his feet, fighting for the end zone. And he's in for the Tioga Ace Hardware touchdown from 8 yards out, from 9 yards out, a 9-yard touchdown run. What a great play.
Again, he just sets up the play action, and it kind of looked like a almost tight end screen to sneak Ben Streifel over there, and then an easy throw, and then Streifel does the rest.
That's the first touchdown through the air tonight for the Outlaws, as Streifel, the recipient of that touchdown pass from Jace Becker on a well-designed play, and it's 19-0. The extra point is tacked on. 20-0 with 10:27 to go. We're going to send it back to our studio. Have a couple more words from some of our great sponsors.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Lindsay Grocery is a locally owned and operated business in Crosby, North Dakota. We are committed to serving our community and region. With fresh baked goods, produce, and our in-house smoked meats, we've got you covered. Come experience the convenience and warmth of shopping local again. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
There's the kickoff, and there is the ball, and it's going to be picked up this time. Ty Barman redeemed himself.
He got the opportunity to redeem himself, and he does it.
Now that's Cody Rice. Fortunately, we're not able to get that replay, and it'll be 1st down and 10. Things not going so well right now for the Mustangs.
No, that's just another bad blow for them as the defense has to come right back onto the field, and Outlaws have an opportunity here to really open it up. So 3 touchdowns on 3 possessions by the Outlaws here with
10:24 remaining in the first half of play on your NCC scoreboard.
Back in the day, this is where I really wanted to take that kill shot. Really loosen up the cannon a little bit.
Throw her deep. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. We'll send it back to our studio real quick for a couple more words.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics, as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
As we come back, we want to thank our live read sponsors, including the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, proud supporter of the Outlaws and everything Ranchers, and they're on board as a sponsor for this year. Glad to have them on board. Also with the Faith Baptist Church in Kenmare, North Dakota, Pastor Mike Fraunfelter, lead pastor up there, also coaches the Honker football team, and a new sponsor that came on board this week, the Tioga Pirates Athletic Booster Club as well, supporting the supporting the Pirates and the Firestorm and the Gymnastic Stars. And so thanks for them coming on board. And here's Cody Rice having his way on the left side of the football field again, as they're in a hurry-up offense, no huddle. He's going to pick up about 12 yards on that last carry.
We talked about this, Randy, if they would bring out the no-huddle offense today.
Yeah, we were kind of wondering if they would, see if they can injection, but now we have a timeout on the field again, a St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. We'll send it back to our studio for another word from our sponsors.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
As we come back here out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, your NCC scored as the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws 20, the Surrey Mustangs still looking for their first point of the night. As we come back with 10:15 to go in the half, we'll have our Bank of Tioga halftime report, recapping team and individual stats as Becker throws in and out of the hands of Colton Grove, and that falls incomplete, stops the clock with 10:09 remaining. That's the first incomplete pass for the freshman Jace Becker.
Would have been a tough catch for Grove, but one that he probably prides himself on catching and hauling in. So
had a little mustard on that one.
I'm telling you, he's getting ready to throw a deep one. So
need some of that Fred Bolitnikoff stick-em on that one.
Yep.
10:09 to go as the clock stopped. Allows the Outlaws to set up for a second down and 10 from their own 35 as they pitch the ball back to Cody Rice. Rice looking for a block, puts his head down and makes something out of nothing.
Speed option to the left, and Surrey played it beautifully. They had two defensive guys there, and Cody Rice is just too much.
Picked up 6 on that last carry. We're just commenting off air that he's averaging just over 10 yards per touch. That time he picked up 6, so he's already over the century mark with a total of 137 yards on 14 carries so far for the senior from Ray Powers Lake. Third down and 4 with 9:30 remaining here in the first half. Receiver split out wide to the right. Got Nick Erickson in the slot, and then they're going to meet Jace Becker. And now here comes a penalty flag thrown by the referee. And it's going to be a personal foul with a horse collar tackle. And so that'll be a penalty against the Surrey Mustangs. And that's not the way you need to do things for the Mustangs.
No, it's totally unnecessary, too. They had him dialed up for a sack, and then you end it by that and give the Outlaws another first down.
First down and 10, a Prairie Home Furnishings first down. Prairie Home Furnishings located in Stanley, North Dakota. as there's 9 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Again, we apologize for all the wind that's coming through, but that's where we're at right now. And there is another sack of the quarterback. It's going to be dropping him for about a 7-yard loss, as they've figured out a little bit here for the Mustangs on Jace Becker.
Yeah, that was Miguel Montalvo coming in like a heat-seeking missile, giving Becker no time to go through his reads.
7-yard loss brings up second down 17 as they spot the ball at the 30-yard line. Actually, it's about an 8-yard loss as they went from the 22 back to the 30. So it's second down and 18. Here's the snap. They find Rice again. He's got his head of steam on, going through the line like sliced butter, keeps his wheels going, and he's going to go all the way inside the 10-yard, goes from the 30-yard line down to the 7-yard line. So a 23-yard gain for the hard-running Cody Rice.
Well, they've been trying to give Jace Becker the kill shot throw, but the Mustangs have been getting pressure, so then they just simplified it.
We'll just give it to Cody Rice.
Yeah, let's give the ball to Cody Rice. What are we doing?
As they move the sticks inside the red zone, that's the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone. They're knocking at the doorsteps again as they spot the ball at the 6-yard line. First down and goal as Becker, looking back to throw the ball, finds Ben Streifel, and Streifel walks in from 6 yards out. Another favorite target for the Outlaws, a 6-yard touchdown run, the second TD pass of the night for Jace Becker.
They were really trying to get that play action to work that whole drive, and they were struggling until that play. They finally got one. Becker got out of there and delivered a nice, easy one to Streifel, and that's in for 6.
Streifel's got 2 receptions and 2 touchdowns. Here's the spot. The kick is blocked. And so with 8:08 remaining, your NCC score, it is the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws 26, the Surrey Mustangs 0. We'll send it back to our studio for a quick word from one of our great sponsors.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
As we come back, the lights just turned on here at the Powers Lake football field. As they get warmed up, provide some light for the players as well as us. Noah, it's been a good game so far for the Outlaws.
Yeah, they've really stuck to their script, and it's been working so far. 26-0 is the score, and we'll see if they go for their little onside trick again.
Well, they've had 2 opportunities, converted one of them, and, that seems to be pretty good. So maybe there's going to be some adjustments on the other side of the football to try to keep that from happening.
Yeah, it sure looks like Cade Nordloff has perfected that kick, though.
Yeah. Nordloff, he must have some older brothers that played football.
Yeah,
yep. I think they both played at Minot State for a couple of years. As they kick the ball deep, they got to retrieve it. Volmer going to go back and pick it up at the 10-yard line, crosses the 15 up near the 20-yard line before he's brought down at about the 18-yard line. So that time the onside kick wasn't made, but they've put the Mustangs back in deep in their own side of the football field.
Well, they had Surrey on their toes thinking there was going to be another onside, and then they just kick it right past all of them. So. Surrey really wants to get a good drive going here and just get points on the board, as they're struggling to really do any of that right now. It starts with Volmer getting some good carries.
First down and 10 for the Mustangs at their own 18-yard line as they got shotgun formation, looking to throw the ball. It's Walhood rolling out to his right, goes in and out of the hands of number 8.
Mustangs with a little
Matthias
roll out
Richard,
there.
yeah. Sorry.
And they had Thiessen on the comeback route if you looked a little deeper, but couldn't connect.
He's 0 for 4 right now in the passing department. He's having a little trouble getting the offense going, the Mustangs, but you got to attribute that to a little bit of the Outlaws as well.
I was just going to bring up how the Outlaws special teams defense, they've been swarming to the ball.
They put a man in motion. Here is Walhood looking to throw the ball this time. Oh, they could have been looking for a pick six there. Just
That
weren't
could have
ready
been
for it as the
6
ball falls
points for
incomplete.
the Outlaws, yeah.
Another incompletion stops the clock with 7:48 remaining. As the Outlaws seem to be bringing in some new players and getting some experience and game time experience, which is good.
Yep, getting fresh legs in there, getting them some opportunity that they might not have in other games. See how they play.
Clock stopped at 7:48 to go in the first half. Again, we'll have our Bank of Tioga halftime report, recapping all the scoring, individual team stats. As we have Walhood rolling back, goes to his left side, picked off. That's going to be a pick six. That is a touchdown. Oakley Grubb with a pick six.
We kind of foreshadowed the pick six.
Wow. Things going from bad to worse for the Mustangs.
There was a penalty flag on the play. I'm not sure what was called. Touchdown must stand. Must have been after.
Yeah, they're going to go for the extra point as they'll try to put another point on the board. They're up by a score of 32-0 right now, as they're going to spot the ball at the 10-yard line. It'll be Colton Grove, I believe, is who's the extra point attempt. And there is a false start by the Surrey Mustangs, and so they'll move the distance, half the distance to the goal, put it at the 1.5 and re-kick it, unless they decline it. And our PA announcer and our scoreboard operator says they declined it. Joe Hickle running the scoreboard tonight. Jarrett Van Berkham running the PA system here tonight for the Outlaws. There's a kick. The wind pushes it wide to the left, and so with 7:39 to go, it is the Outlaws up by 32-0. We'll send it back to our studio.
At NCC, Northwest North Dakota is our backyard. The individuals and businesses who rely on NCC's services aren't just our customers. You're our neighbors, our friends, and our families. That's why we're committed to providing the high-quality internet, video, phone, and security systems you need to stay connected with the friendly, local service you deserve. NCC, making connections in Northwest North Dakota.
As we come out of that touchdown run, pass completed to Streifel, was it? Yeah, Ben.
Pick six.
Pick six. Streifel. No, it wasn't Streifel. Man, I'm all mixed up here. Oakley Grove with the Grubb with the pick six. Ball's on the turf, picked up there by Volmer. Volmer goes past the 30, 35, 40, up near the 45-yard line before he's run out of bounds. So good return by Logan Volmer, as they're going to spot the ball at the 30, 43-yard line, first down and 10.
Again, Surrey comes out at a larger deficit than the last drive. They're letting it snowball a little bit, down 32-0. You just want to see them get a good drive together and see what they can do.
Yeah, they got 7.5 minutes to go here in the first half. And right now it's all Outlaws here tonight from Powers Lake, North Dakota. Again, my name is Randy Peterson, alongside of Noah Fredrickson this evening, as we have the privilege of broadcasting Friday Night Football. As a late substitution comes in for the Outlaws. Over the middle, it's in pass that's intended for number 8, Richard, that falls incomplete. And so another incomplete pass stops the clock with 7:26 remaining in the first half of play.
Walhood's got to be a little more patient there. He had the pocket, he had all the time in the world, and he just rushed one to Richard, but he had Thiessen on the crosser, who once he got to the right side of the field, there wasn't going to be anybody there to keep up with him.
Yeah. Second down and 10. 7:26 to go. 32-0 on your NCC scoreboard. The Outlaws out on top. Glad you've joined us here on GameDay Media. Our privilege to be broadcasting sports in Northwest North Dakota, as Walhood is going to be wrapped up for a loss of 3 yards. So the line collapsed, and the Outlaws took advantage of it.
Yeah, they went with the triple option. Quarterback had it in the hands, and then it looked promising, but like we talked about, Outlaws have been swarming, and it just collapses so fast on them.
Third down and 13.
You almost want to see Surrey give Walhood a chance to scramble out and just get an easy pass just to get some confidence going again. He's losing it right now.
Receiver split out wide to the right. Bottom of the screen is Thiessen. There is the pitch. That is to number 8, Matthias Richard. And he's going to have a penalty flag. Illegal procedure is going to be called against the Surrey Mustangs as the penalty comes in from the far sideline for another penalty. See if they accept it or not. They do. So they walk off 5. Actually, it'll be 4th down. Did they decline the penalty then, huh?
I'm confused.
Yeah. I'm not sure what our officials called there, but we'll take the penalty off the board. Looks like it's been declined, brings up 4th down.
Well,
so a lot of confidence in head coach Seth Wistoff with his defense right now.
I wasn't sure if you could decline that type of penalty, but here we are.
Here we are. So they're going to go for it. Needing some offense.
Thiessen versus Huseby on the bottom.
Walhood in shotgun, standing at his own 40-yard line, puts a man in motion. That's Vollmer. Now on the left side, he steps up into the pocket. Going to run out of real estate here pretty soon, but does a nice job staying on, runs into his own man, picks up enough yards for a 1st down. What a run. That's a 10-yard gain by Walhood.
That play had about a 1% chance of moving the chains, and Walhood just makes the play.
That's his first gain for positive yardage out of his 3 attempts, and that is a 1st down.
That's one of those plays that's going to give him confidence.
Prairie Home Furnishings out of Stanley, North Dakota, the sponsor of our 1st down each and every Friday night. Again, in shotgun formation, empty backfield for the Mustangs. Got receiver split out wide to the right and to the left. Here's a pass completed to Vollmer. Gets up to the 40, picks up 5.
Gets one crazy run on 4th down, and then they go past the next play, and he just delivers a beautiful ball. It's just about building that confidence over and over again.
5-yard gain. It's the first completion for the Mustangs. 2nd down and 5. Vollmer flanks the left side of Walhood. There's the snap. It's low. He's going to go deep with it, and it's over the head of Thiessen, and that was close. He probably had a little bit of a chance on that one.
That was another kind of blown opportunity. Thiessen gets by the defense, and he just can't quite deliver the strike.
Yeah. A little bit out of his reach, but maybe a dive and a attempt to catch it. Maybe it was too far from our vantage point. Looked like it was possible, but I'm not down on the field. That's why I'm up here. Brings up 3rd down and 5 for the Mustangs. Again, Vollmer on the right side this time. He gets it hand from Walhood, and he's going to pick up 2 yards on that last carry. Logan Vollmer with a 2-yard gain picks up 2, brings up 4th down and 3.
Got to keep the ball in Walhood's hands. He's having his best drive of the night.
Yeah.
4th and short. Let him make the play.
Walhood looking over the middle, and he's going to be coming up empty as he couldn't connect with his receiver. That ball falls incomplete, and it'll be a turnover on downs as the 4th down play is no good. 4:29 remaining. Your NCC score. It is the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws 32, the Surrey Mustangs 0, as the Outlaws come out with their offensive set here with 4:29 remaining, trying to tack on some more points before the end of the first half.
Oakley Grubb in the backfield now. Cody Rice gets a little break.
Oakley gets the football. Had him a pick six last time. Got ahead of steam. Still on his feet. Past the line of gain before he's brought down. Big gain goes all the way from the 38 over the 50-yard line. So go 12. He's got a 15-yard run.
That is some serious speed that Oakley Grubb has. He gets to the outside zone and nobody's touching him until after the first down marker. The Outlaws just have a beautiful 1-2 punch with Rice and Oakley Grubb. And they got to keep relying on that as the season goes on.
That's his first carry of the night. Goes for 15 and a Prairie Home Furnishings first down as they spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Surrey Mustangs side of the football field. First down and 10. They put a man in motion, and now we have a whistle. It'll be a timeout, a St. Luke's Medical Center timeout as we send it back to our studio. Your NCC score. It is 32-0. We'll send it back to our studio for a quick word from our sponsors.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Northern Charm Boutique has a variety of apparel for all ages. We are locally owned and located on Main Street in Powers Lake. Shop in store or check out our website and like our Facebook page.
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
Erickson, as we're back, Nick Erickson with a big run. Goes for about 14 yards on that last carry by Nick Erickson.
Mustangs had a chance at him in the backfield, but Nick Erickson's speed was too much. Gets around the outside, first down Outlaws.
Prairie Home Furnishings first down out of Stanley, North Dakota. Stop by and see what they can furnish for you in your home. Been over there myself and got a nice supply of inventory over there in Stanley, North Dakota. First down and 10. Prairie Home Furnishings first down. There is a snap. Ball's handed off to Oakley Grubb. Goes through the first wave. Stiff arms. Gets into the second wave of the defense. Goes for another 19 yards for Oakley Grubb. What a carry. What a line. Parted like the Red Sea.
It's all just beautiful. The line makes the hole and Oakley hits it hard. It looks like Jet Ogden and Ducher kind of bumped into each other. It looks shaken up a little bit.
3:22 to go as the clock continues to run here in the first half of play. 30-point lead will make it a running clock starting in the fourth quarter, I believe is what they do with that, don't they?
Yep.
So Becker steps back into shotgun formation. Oakley Grubb flanks his right side, now giving directions. Here is a play action pass. They find Streifel at about the 10-yard line for a gain of 6.
It's a nice sneaky way to add in the play action there. In the shotgun, fake the outside zone, roll out, and way to deliver a ball with 2 Mustangs right in his face.
Becker is 6 out of 7 for 62 yards and 2 touchdowns so far here in the first half for the Outlaws. Clock running with 2:28 remaining. Receivers split out wide to the left. They've got Streifel in the slot, and they hand the ball off to Oakley Grubb again, and he's going hard for a touchdown from 4 yards out. Oakley Grubb picks up another touchdown for the Outlaws.
The Outlaw running backs are putting a clinic on how to run the ball. They're not afraid of the contact. They're initiating the contact. Usually the defense is the one to initiate, but Outlaw running backs are just bringing it right to them.
2:16 to go as they're going to go for the extra point attempt. 38-0. There's the snap. It's going to be picked up there by a good tackle there by Richards. And it's good.
What a play.
So we'll send it back to the studio. The All Outlaws right now 40-0 after this RTC instant replay. Who was the...
It was Nick Erickson to Barman for the 2-point conversion.
In a world where every dollar counts, we believe in empowering you to do more with your money. At the Bank of Tioga, we help ignite prosperity for you and the communities we serve. Whether you're a family looking for personal financial solutions, a business seeking growth, or an agricultural entrepreneur with big dreams, we have the products and services to help you achieve your goals. Experience the power of partnership and visit your nearest location or explore our online services today. We ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
As we come back out of that touchdown run by Oakley Grubb from 4 yards out, puts another 8 points on with the 2-point conversion to Barman. And here is Richards with the return, gets past the 40 up near the 42, 43 yard line. So they've got about 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go to try to put some points on the board to get a little momentum going into the second half.
And it looked like that's what they were doing on the last drive. They just couldn't capitalize. They got a couple first downs, built some confidence. See if they keep it going on this drive. Wallhead's going to have to make some accurate passes here, get the ball down the field, see if they can get in the end zone.
Outlaws in total control of this Class A 11-man football game tonight. Their 4th game on the season. They're 2-1 on the season. Looking to go 3-1 after this game is over. And there is the interception by Huseby. And Huseby is down the 20-10 before he is run out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. So a big interception by Kyle Huseby, unable to bring it back on the pick 6, but excellent field position as we look at the instant replay.
Wallhood just overthrows the pass. That's what I've noticed with Wallhood is he's got a nice arm.
Yeah.
He's just kind of struggling with the accuracy right now. Once he figures that out, it's really going to start clicking, but that's a tough one. But the outlaw running is contagious. Even Kyle Huseby is bringing the boom on the return.
We got in our opener, we got Kyle Huseby rocking the rims at Powers Lake Ranchers gymnasium just to the west of us here from last season. We were able to broadcast that game. So he knows where the rim's at. Those got pretty good hands too, as it's going to be the 2-point conversion failing. And so with 1:47 to go, as the clock is continuing to run.
I don't think he returned it. He didn't score the touchdown.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sorry about that. I just assumed they got in the end zone. I got to get my head back in the game here.
It happens.
Joe, I need a little punch in the gut once in a while. Keep me going here. 1:15 to go. The clock is running. Becker under center. This time hands off to another new running back, and he stopped short of the end zone, picks up about 3 yards before I figure out who he is. Number 21 is Colton Graham. Graham picks up 3 yards. His first carry of the night brings up 3rd down goal, sitting at the 2-yard line. Clock is running. About 40 seconds left to go in the first half of play. Becker under center, barking out the signals, hands the ball off again to Graham. This time he's stopped short of the end zone for a loss of 1 by Graham. 25 seconds to go. And
see what they're going to do here.
It's like they're in no hurry at all as play comes in from the near sideline. It's number 14. Brody Siner bringing the play in. Becker goes to the corner. And the ball is incomplete as the clock hits double zeros. That's the end of the first half of play. What a half for the Outlaws. They're up 40-0 against the Surrey Mustangs. Stay with us as we come back with our Bank of Tioga halftime report after this timeout and a word from our great sponsors.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349. At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, your local Case IH dealer. This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by... We hope you're enjoying today's broadcast. White Mountain Electric of Williston encourages you to join them by supporting your local team at home or in the gym. White Mountain Electric, a proud supporter of GameDay Media. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
That's not how you say my name.
As we come back to the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk, your Bank of Tioga halftime report. It's been all Outlaws from Ray Powers Lake so far. They got the scoring going in the first quarter at the 7:04 mark with Cody Rice bringing it in from 6 yards out. The extra point was good, making the score 7-0. Rice added another touchdown from 1 yard out on a run. The kick failed, and so your first quarter score was 14-0. Then the Outlaws put on 26 points in the second quarter alone. 9-yard touchdown pass to Ben Streifel. The extra point was good. At 8:08, a 6-yard pass to Streifel again from Jace Becker. The kick was blocked on that attempt. Then Oakley Grubb had a pick six. That kick failed, and then Oakley Grubb added 6 more points from the 4-yard line. And Becker found Barman in the end zone, Ty Barman in the end zone for the 2-point conversion for a total of 26 points in that second quarter, making the score at the half 40-0. As we look at the offensive recap in the first half of play, the Outlaws with 269 total yards of offense, 201 yards on the ground, 62 in the air. And they've put up 5 touchdowns so far, 4 on the offensive side of the football field and 1 on the defensive side of the football field. But Jace Becker is 6 out of 8 for 62 yards and 2 touchdowns. Both of those to Ben Streifel, one from 9 yards out and 1 from 6 yards out. And so as the rushing goes, of course, Cody Rice has rushed the ball 15 times for 161 yards so far. The team has carried the ball 24 times for 201 of total yards. So Cody Rice, as usual, through the first 3 games, doing what he does best and runs the ball hard, picking up 161 yards and a touchdown from he's got 2 touchdowns in that first half of play. So it's been a good running effort by the Outlaws so far here tonight.
Well, I mean, just the way the game's gone is very how they're running the ball. They've just brought the boom as runners and as a team, and Surrey has not been able to respond whatsoever.
And I've been really impressed so far in this first half with the freshman quarterback, Jace Becker. Seems like he's got good footwork, and we knew that because of what he can do on the basketball floor. But he seems poised tonight. He seems like he's not lacking any confidence, and he's got a strong arm, and he knows how to give the ball off to Cody Rice.
Yeah, that's important. That's very important. But yeah, he's been throwing the ball with some zip too, but he just looks so poised, and that's one of the main things a quarterback needs is poise. And when you look at him, you just see confidence. He knows the offense. He knows his reads. He knows how to give the ball to Cody Rice, and he's executing beautifully right now.
He can check out, and he's got time in the pocket, so you got to give the offensive line a little bit of a pat on the back, and hopefully he does that after this game is over. But I don't know that they've touched him maybe 1 or 2 times in that first half of play. So a great job on the offensive line by the Outlaws.
That's also Coach Wistoff has dialed up a lot of play action rollouts, and that's how you kind of keep your quarterback safe, especially a young freshman quarterback. Just get him out with his legs away from the line, because there's been a few times where they've done drop backs, and that's where he did get sacked once, but that's where you'd like to see some improvement. Get him a pocket and see how he can deal with it.
Once again, your NCC score at the half. Here on our Bank of Tioga halftime report, it is the RPL, Ray Powers Lake Outlaws 40. The Surrey Mustangs still with a goose egg. Good defense by the Outlaws as well here in the first half of play. That's been our Bank of Tioga halftime report. We'll send it back to our studio. We'll come back with our Northwest Therapy Services third quarter kickoff after this timeout and a word from our sponsors.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch-sourced beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
Hey Dad, will you check the cows?
Use this instead, Grandpa. The cows look fine, Dad.
In my day, we we had to sleep in the barn to check the cows.
Combining tradition and technology, respecting the past while embracing the future. RTC Networks.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Dr. Cammie Wehrman has been serving the Crosby area with entire family chiropractic care for 20 years, specializing in back and neck pain, headaches, and sports injuries. We also carry a full line of Nutridyne supplements. To schedule an appointment today, call 701-965-3222.
Murex Petroleum Corporation, a pioneer for today, creating opportunities for all involved. Extraordinary people, extraordinary assets. To start a great career, visit murexpetroleum.com.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
At Howglen Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at howgleninsuranceservices.com.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Lindsay Grocery is a locally owned and operated business in Crosby, North Dakota. We are committed to serving our community and region. With fresh baked goods, produce, and our in-house smoked meats, we've got you covered. Come experience the convenience and warmth of shopping local again. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
As we come back to the field here, we're going to give you some updates on some scores around the area that we're tracking tonight. Over in Crosby tonight, the West Hope Newberg Glenburn Sioux, the number 2 ranked team in the state of North Dakota, leading with 1 minute left in the second quarter, 46-8. The Lax Burlington with a 14-0 lead at the end of the first half over the Stanley Blue Jays. And over in Nedros tonight, up in Minot, the Velva, Garrison, Drake, Anamoose Aggies at co-op there, leading the Nedros Cardinals 44-0. Alexander Comets leading the Lewis and Clark Berthold Bombers at the end of the first half, 36-0 as well. As we look at our North Dakota Score Feed app, that's a great app to have. We use it a lot, and encourage you to download it. You can stay in tune with a lot of sports that's going on in Northwest North Dakota.
Easy to run too.
Yeah, and Noah, we've talked a lot about the offense, but you got to credit the defense a little bit too for the Outlaws having a goose egg on the board against the Mustangs, and you got to attribute a little bit of that to the defense.
Well, yeah, like we've talked about, just their ability to swarm. Like Vollmer will have a hold for about a second, maybe,
Right.
and then it just closes up right away. The defense has just been flying. And I know I've played 4 years with Seth as my head coach, and that's what he prides himself on, is the pursuit of his defense. And you can tell by their team play right now.
So with that, we're going to send it back to our studio one more time before we have our Northwest Therapy Services opening kickoff of the second half. We'll send it back to Caden running our boards tonight. and take this quick timeout.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch source beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
In a world where every dollar counts, we believe in empowering you to do more with your money. At the Bank of Tioga, we help ignite prosperity for you and the communities we serve. Whether you're a family looking for personal financial solutions, a business seeking growth, or an agricultural entrepreneur with big dreams, we have the products and services to help you achieve your goals. Experience the power of partnership and visit your nearest location or explore our online services today. We ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
As we come back for our Northwest Therapy Services opening kickoff of the second half, here's a short kick as the Mustangs kick it short. Picked up there at about the 38, crossed the 40. It'll be first down and 10 as we have a continuous clock, making our board operator gets paid for doing nothing. Starts the start button and keeps it from going from there, huh?
And somehow he's still struggling at it.
Having a good time with Mr. Hickle up here tonight. 136 and counting right now as it's first down and 10 for the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws as they spot the ball at the 42-yard line. As Becker still in the game as QB1 comes in from the near sideline, and I'm sure one of the strategies tonight is trying to not get anybody hurt at this point. Huh?
I was just going to say, this is what you're going to call a developmental half.
Yeah. And there's a handoff to Cody Rice again. He's got blockers in front of him, crosses the 50, 45, down to the 40. So he goes from 42 down to the 40 for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Prairie Home Furnishings first down on the first carry of the second half.
Of course, right after I say it's a development half, then Cody Rice gets the first carry for about 15.
As we're starting to hear the cowbells here in Powers Lake.
Well, Cody got that run, and now he's on the sidelines. We'll see if that was the last.
Well, they had to get him up near the double century mark. He's at 179 yards so far on 16 carries. Here's the first man through. That is Oakley Grubb, I believe, number 3, right? Yeah. Oakley with the carry. He's going to be held with no gain on that last play.
I'm really interested to see we got Ty Barman in on the offensive side right now. He's only an 8th grader. This is going to be a great half for him to just develop his overall game.
Yeah.
More of a special teams guy right now, but it's his time to shine.
Learning lots.
Yep.
40-0. Glad you've joined us here on GameDay Media. My name's Randy Peterson alongside Noah Fredrickson, a former outlaw himself, as they hand the ball off to Grubb again. And Grubb weaving and ducking and weaving some more as he goes for about 8 yards on that last carry.
The jump cuts are just crazy with Oakley Grubb and Cody Rice too. It seems like Grubb has got a little quicker, but Cody Rice is pretty efficient himself in that area.
Third down and 2 as they try to move the sticks again here on their first possession with 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Oakley Grubb's going to get a lot of carries in this second half.
There's another one. He's going to get past the line again, puts his head down, drives hard with the leg still going. So he goes from the 32-yard line down to the 20 for another 12-yard gain.
So Surrey's thinking right now, all right, they took Cody Rice out. We don't have to deal with Rice, and now you got to deal with Oakley Grubb.
They're inside the Service Valley Dental Group red zone as they spot the ball at the 19-yard line, just inside the 20, so make it the 19.5-yard line. 8:20 to go. First down and 10 for the Outlaws.
See if they open up the pass game at all in the second half with a lot of new faces on the offense right now.
They put Barman in motion. They hand the ball off to Grubb again. Oakley drags a couple of Mustangs with him as he goes from the 20 down to about the 11-yard line for another yard gain.
Just going to ground and pound this second half. It's been working all game, so why stray away from it?
8-yard gain for Mr. Grubb on that last carry. 7:37 to go here in the third quarter, as we have a running clock situation here in the second half with the plus 30-point lead for the Outlaws. As Grubb flanks the left side, is going to get the ball. Ball's on the turf, and I believe Grubb was able to pick it back up again. He'll probably drop 1 yard on that last play, lucky to get it back.
Yeah, Becker just never got hold of the ball there, and then he tried to hand it off when he didn't even have it, and fortunate to jump back on it.
Ground control game right now as the clock is continuing to run. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter, as this second half will move very fast with the, I guess it's called the mercy rule. I'm not sure if there's a legal name for it, but receivers split out wide to the left and to the right. Grubb flanks. Becker drops back, throws over the middle, finds Grubb again. He's got a blockers ahead of him, and he's in for the score. For 13 yards out, Jace Becker with a 13-yard touchdown pass to Oakley Grubb for another 6 points for the Outlaws.
What a beautiful play setup as you see Becker take the snap, drop back, screen, delivers it to Oakley Grubb, and yet again, another play. Randy, you might have made that play. I don't know if you still got that juke move in you, but.
I never had it. 13 yards out, Grubb finds the end zone on the touchdown pass from Jace Becker. As they're going for the extra point attempt, Colton Grove going to be the kicker. Spot is up, and it's no good again. And so with 6:05 remaining in the third quarter, the Outlaws put 6 more points on the board. We'll be back after this timeout.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in Northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963.
As we come back here to live from GameDay Media and Powers Lake football field, a 13-yard touchdown run by Oakley Grubb. And Grubb having a nice night here tonight for the Outlaws. Nordloff will kick the ball off for the Outlaws as they spot the ball to 40. 5:52 remaining here in the third quarter. He's counting 11 guys out there, including himself. And they overload on the right side with 6 on the right, 4 on the left, the kicker in the middle. Here is Nordloff's kick. Ball's going to land at the 30, picked up at the 25 by Vollmer. Vollmer with a head of steam. Good coverage by the special teams.
That is just what Coach Wistoff preaches every day at practice is throwing the ball. You got your second team kickoff team, and they look the same. They look like the starters.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's great coaching.
A lot of high fives and happy faces on the near sideline here with the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws. Really kind of putting it on the Surrey Mustangs tonight. No lack of offense for sure, but great job on defense. First down and 10. As missing a guy for the Outlaws. He comes in a hurry, goes to the left end position. Late substitution as Vollmer has the ball drop out. Picked up there by number 2. That is Walhood with the carry. He's going to be dropped past about the 36-yard line. So he picks up 2 after running for about 25 in his life.
Sometimes that's just how it works, but tried to make a play off of a fumble and got positive yards, so sometimes you can't ask for much more on a broken play.
Tegan Walhood made something out of nothing.
Yep.
I mean, they had the ball in the backfield, so a great job by Walhood being around his ball carrier and was able to pick up that fumble. And 46-0 as Walhood is passing, giving the ball to Vollmer, and he's surrounded by a pack of outlaws.
Could say that on almost every play, surrounded by a pack of outlaws.
That's a 1-yard gain for Logan Vollmer, excuse me.
1-yard gain.
1-yard gain brings up 3rd down and 7 for the Mustangs.
You got to let Tegan Walhood get some pass attempts here. You're not going to build this confidence by just running it every down. Got to keep working on it. Live reps are the best reps.
Vollmer dots the I in shotgun formation. Tegan is going to throw the football, but he comes up empty on that pass attempt. I think he got kind of hit or obstructed there before he got rid of the football.
Because yet again, he had Noah Thiessen wide open down the middle of the field, but he just couldn't quite get into the throw, and then it falls short. Luckily, it wasn't intercepted.
4th down and 7 for the Mustangs. They need 7 to move the chains. 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. As we're breaking in the press box here at Powers Lake, brand new facilities, and it's great to be up high and a lot of space. Appreciate that from the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club and all those involved. I know that Burke Divide Electric Cooperative spent a lot of time down here, and the Powers Lake School District is very thankful for their help. And there's the ball picked off by Ty Barman. Barman at the 40 crosses his the 40, goes to the 35 where he's brought down there, but an interception by the 8th grader Ty Barman. And looking at this replay, it'll be 1st and 10.
It was a nice delivered ball. It's almost like he lost sight of Ty Barman as the free safety over there and threw it right to him.
Barman scattering on a nice return, puts the ball inside a Mustang territory as they spot the ball at the Mustang 35-yard line. 2 minutes remaining. Your NCC score, it is 46-0. The Outlaws out on top of the Surrey Mustangs here from Powers Lake, North Dakota. Again, if you're just joining us, my name is Randy Peterson here on GameDay Media, flanked by Noah Fredrickson this evening. Our production team, James Myers on our camera tonight. And now we have a penalty that has been called. And actually, it's going to be a timeout that is going to be called. And before that happens, it'll be a St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. We'll step aside, send it back to our studio for a quick word.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
As we come back, it gives us a chance to thank some of our live read mentions tonight, including the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club. And Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, a strong supporter of the Ranchers and the Outlaws, and fundraising mechanism for Powers Lake School District to be able to build nice new press boxes.
Yep.
And we also want to thank the Faith Baptist Church over in Kenmare, North Dakota, with Pastor Mike Fraunfelter over there. He's also the head coach of the Kenmare Honkers, but they invite you for Sunday school at 9:45, worship service each and every Sunday at 11 o'clock. As the ball is handed off, this time it's handed off to
Colton
Oakley.
Graham. That was Colton Graham on the carry.
Colton Graham. He's brought down there for a loss of 3. His first carry. Under a minute to play here in this third quarter. Still got Becker in as the quarterback. Hands the ball off to Graham. And the ball is met there by, helped off the turf by Graham. Found out who number 65 is.
Colton Graham versus the Ogden, one of the Ogden.
Yeah.
It's quite the matchup.
I think that's Jet.
That was Joseph, 65.
Joseph?
240. If it was Jet, it might have been a little.
He wouldn't have gone up.
Yeah, he might still be on there, licking his wounds.
Picks up 2 yards on that last carry. It'd be 3rd down and 11 for the Outlaws. Becker drops back to throw the football. Now scrambling for his life. He's going to be brought down for a big loss. It'll be a loss of 10 yards on that. Good coverage in the defensive backfield by the Mustangs. That's the end of our third quarter. We're going to send it back to our studio, come back with the fourth quarter after these words from our sponsors.
At Surrey Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit surrisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
As we come back for the Northwest Therapy Services start of our fourth quarter, it's been all Outlaws here tonight in Powers Lake, North Dakota. This moon over the Powers Lake tonight, 46-0 on your NCC scoreboard. They have the football. It'll be 4th down and 20 for the Outlaws. And I don't know if we're going to see the punt team or not. Maybe have a chance, but Jace Becker is still in the game as the quarterback. Does he also kick the football? I thought he was the long snapper is what I thought they had him listed as. But they're going to go for it. No reason to punt the ball away with a 46-point lead and see what these youngsters can do. Here is Becker going over the middle for a screen play, and they wrap up Ty Barman, and they don't wrap him up. He's still on his feet. He needed 20, and he got 17. Barman.
Great effort by Ty Barman.
Little swing pass there by Becker finding Ty Barman for 17, but that'll be a turnover on downs.
It's going to be a turnover
to Ty Barman.
See what mindset Surrey has on offense coming here in the fourth quarter, down 46. See if you just kind of put the ball on the ground. The air game hasn't been working. It's resulted in a few turnovers.
Right.
Just got to make sure your players get out in one piece.
First down and 10 with 11 minutes to go here in the contest. Be a quick fourth quarter. There's the ball handed off. New running back. First man through.
It's the younger Volmer brother, who's their backup running back. Going to get some carries here.
Somehow I lost all my paperwork. Flew out the window is what I was told. So now I don't know who's playing.
That was Gavin Volmer on the carry.
Okay.
Got that paper. That's what they'll put in like yes, that's it.
Thank you. James Meyer, our cameraman, also retrieving my roster here so I can announce the names. Second down. Here is Logan Vollmer. No gain on the play by Vollmer.
This is going to be a really fun film session for the Outlaws. Coach Wistoff's really going to be praising the swarming of the ball.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
Makes you play good defense, and one defensive play goes good, and everything just seems to go better when you're playing good defense.
Yep. Good defense makes the offense a little bit better.
9:23 to go. This time we have Walhog finding Logan Vollmer. Vollmer in the open field, spinning. Nice move. He gets past the line again, the way it looks, for a 13-yard completion for Vollmer.
There you go. That's exactly what they need to see. Get their athletes in space and let them make a play, because we have not been seeing that much tonight. See if they get in a rhythm.
It's Prairie Home Furnishings first down for the Mustangs. That's what they needed to try to generate a little bit of, make the ride home a little bit easier if they can come up with a few points here.
There they go again.
Here's Vollmer again with a head of steam, crosses the 40, gets out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. So a gain of 24 for the for Vollmer.
This has got to be nice for Vollmer to finally get some space and make some magic happen, as every time he's got a carry, he hasn't been able to get anywhere. Yep.
That pass to Vollmer for 24 yards.
You know, outside of that one drive they had in the first half where they picked up a couple first downs, this is their second actual efficient drive. Everything else has been stifled.
First down and 10, Prairie Home Furnishings first down, as Tegan Walhood probably changing the play, taps his helmet a couple of times. That must mean something that they've practiced, as a southpaw rolls out to his right, still on his feet, stops and heaves, goes to the end zone, overthrown by just a little bit, but a good arm there by Walhood.
That's my perfect example of what I'm talking with Walhood, is the arm strength there, the arm's there, but he's just got to work on that accuracy and deliver it right to his receiver.
Walhood is a senior for the Mustangs with 7:19 remaining here in the fourth quarter. The Mustangs now second down and 10 from their Outlaw 38-yard line. Trips on the left side, bottom part of your screen. Empty backfield for the Mustangs. 5 linemen. Here's the snap. Walhood looks to his left side, finds Vollmer. Good move. Good defensive play by number 3, Oakley Grubb.
What a tackle by Oakley Grubb,
Yeah.
saving a first down for sure.
It's going to be a gain of 5 yards. So another completion for Walhood to Vollmer. And Vollmer with some receptions here late in the game.
Well, they figured out they couldn't get him up the A gap, so now they're getting him in the passing game, getting him some open field to work with.
Third down and 7 for the Mustangs as they look to the sidelines, see if they want to change the play. Here's the snap. Looking out, they find Richard in the flat on the right side. Good defensive pressure brought up there by the linebacker, coming up for about a 2-yard gain to Richard, but it's not nearly enough for a first down. Brings up fourth down.
Yeah, that play only resulted in about a yard or two, but that's something I think Surrey needs to do more of, is just give Walhood an easier pass option, and then that'll help the running game if they can have success with the screen passes.
Fourth down for the Mustangs. Got to pick up at least 6 to continue this drive. It's been a good one for the Mustangs here in the fourth quarter. They put a man in motion. Walhood looking over the middle, pressure put on as the pass falls incomplete. That will send the turnover on downs back to the Outlaws. But if you're a Surrey Mustang, at least you had a little life that offensive series.
Yep, you got a couple first downs. You move the ball. You just need to get to the next step, and that's punching it in the end zone. And it's right there. The scheme was working. They had the rollout to the right. Walhood had a beautiful throw. It's just too much. It's just a game of inches.
And we have a timeout on the field. There's St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. 4:49 remaining here in the fourth quarter. We'll send it back to our studio for a quick word from our sponsors.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Our paths are rarely clear-cut. You may step out of bounds, or even out on your own. No matter what it looks like, your path is personal, and that's what makes it powerful. Brevera Bank, Insurance and Wealth.
As we come out of this St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, it gives us a chance to thank the Tioga Athletic Booster Club of Tioga, North Dakota, supporter of the Tioga Pirates, the Williams County Firestorm, the gymnastics teams, the 8 Stars, I believe is what their name is called, but they've got a good one over there that's putting together a team and had some pretty good athletes in that gymnastics program over there with a bunch of communities supporting that program. So the Tioga Athletic Booster Club, another sponsor that has come on board just recently within the last couple of days for Game Day Media. And if you want to join us, get a hold of myself, Randy Peterson. I'm in the phone book, 701-641-1271. If you want to get a hold of me, if you're interested in sponsoring your some of our coverage and putting your business out on our airwaves. We broadcast sporting events in Northwest North Dakota. So here is the handoff. The new quarterback gives up the ball to number 6. That is Rory Maldonado. Maldonado loses some yards on that last carry.
Loss of about 4 on the play brings up 2nd and 14.
Loss of 4.
Yeah, now we're in the real developmental stage of this fourth quarter, just to finish out here.
As the new quarterback is number 17. That is Landon Barman. As Maldonado picks up about a yard on that last carry.
I was wondering if the younger Nordloff brother was going to start getting some snaps at quarterback.
Is he a quarterback?
Well, he can manage.
Yeah, yeah. Well, got a little family history there. Some pretty good football players up here for the Outlaws, and he's got probably a little pressure and a bar set pretty high to play pretty good football.
Yep, that's how it works.
3rd down and 11 as they hand the ball off to this time to number 6, Roy Maldonado again, and Maldonado is going to lose a yard on that last carry. We're going to head down to the field following the game here tonight. We're going to try to pick up our head coach Seth Wistoff for a quick post-game interview after he talks with his players, and we'll pick up our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game and have a short little interview with him post-game on our DNL Paraffin post-game show. But it's been all RPL here tonight as the Outlaws about 2 minutes and 50 seconds away from putting another win in the W column. Another game in the W column, I should say. They'll move to 3-1 on the season. And they're making a little noise in this region now with this young team that they've got. Here is the Outlaws. That is number 17, Barman, with a big carry, and he's going to pick up enough yards for first down. That is a first down by Landon Barman.
Wow, what a run by Landon Barman. Looked a little Lamar Jackson-esque there as he made his cut and got the first down, moved them chains.
First down. It's Prairie Home Furnishings first down by Landon Barman. 2 minutes to go, and I think I'll have you go down, Noah, and catch up with our players of the game and navigate your way down.
All right.
Don't fall.
I'll give it to James.
Maldonado on the carry. Maldonado on the carry for the Outlaws.
Picks up 2. That's Maldonado picking up 2 yards. Trying to get our audio going here so that Noah can talk to our winning head coach coming up to the stands here after the game. 1 minute to play as they try to finish up here tonight. They put Ty Barman in motion as they hand the ball off again to Maldonado, where he's brought down for a loss of 2 on that last play. And they might have to run one more play. It's 3rd down right now, but they could probably just take the victory formation if they wanted to do that and get this game over with. There's one more snap as Maldonado is brought down for a loss of 4. And Fulton Graham, excuse me. That'll be the final score, the final play, 46-0. The Outlaws taking a pretty convincing win against the Surrey Mustangs tonight. We're going to send it back to our studio. When we come back, we'll have our DNL Paraffin postgame show. We'll catch up with head coach Seth Wistoff and our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, which we'll bring back to you after this timeout.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
At NCC, Northwest North Dakota is our backyard. The individuals and businesses who rely on NCC's services aren't just our customers. You're our neighbors, our friends, and our families. That's why we're committed to providing the high-quality internet, video, phone, and security systems you need to stay connected with the friendly, local service you deserve. NCC, making connections in Northwest North Dakota.
Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day. Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, WHAM LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil field parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, La-Z-Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning.
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, North Dakota has been Burke County's only full-service community-owned and chartered bank. We are committed to being the financial backbone of our community. Liberty State Bank, FDI insured.
As we come back to our DNL Paraffin post-game show, we've caught up with the winning head coach, Seth Wistoff. Noah Fredrickson with the interview. Go ahead, Noah.
Noah Fredrickson here with GameDay Media. I'm joined by Coach Wistoff, coming off a 46-0 win over the Surrey Mustangs. Coach, what did you see from your team out there? Impressed?
The whole week we talked about progress and making progress in everything you're doing. Doesn't matter who you are, what rep you're taking, that we're trying to get better. And I think our guys kind of bought into that. We got in the huddle after the game. They're all, did you think we make some progress? And I said, absolutely. Like, that's what we're looking for. And so I was really proud of that.
Yeah, I'd have to say I saw a lot of progress out there. You jumped on them early, kind of created an opportunity for a lot of younger guys to get into the game and get some reps that are kind of rare for them in the varsity level. What did you see from some of your younger guys tonight?
Well, I was really pleased with our running backs ran pretty hard. There wasn't as many holes when we brought in some of our younger linemen, but I talked to them at the beginning of the game. That doesn't matter if you're down 40 or you're up 40. It's got to be great effort with that. And I thought our effort of our younger kids was good, and that's how we're going to continue to improve.
Well, I made a lot of comments talking about tough running from your running backs, Oakley and Cody, but then Kyle Huseby got an interception, and even he was bringing the pop to the party, so that was cool to see.
Yeah, it's nice to have some physicality. You know, we're going to play a team next week with Velva that they bring the wood too, and so we got to make sure that we're ready for that and try to get to that level every time.
I got to say, you made a lot of progress towards the Velva physicality tonight. Good job, Coach. Thank you for joining us.
All right. Thanks, Brandon.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you, Seth. Thank you, Noah. And we'll be back with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. If we can run down Cody Rice, we'll step aside, come back after this timeout.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701 641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
Located in Stanley, North Dakota, the mission of Montreal County Medical Center is to provide quality health care services to Montreal County and the surrounding area, and have done so since 1960. We are proud to be a part of Stanley's integrated healthcare system that includes our critical access hospital, nursing home, assisted living apartments, independent living apartments, and an aquatic center. To schedule an appointment with our great providers, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
And as we continue on with our D&L Paraffin post-game show, we've been able to catch up with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Cody Rice. Cody Rice ran for 179 yards tonight on 16 carries. Take it away, Noah.
Back here now with stud running back Cody Rice. Cody almost had 200 yards on the ground tonight. What was the game plan going into this matchup with Surrey?
Really, we were just thinking through the whole week in practice, we got to have progress. And we weren't really moving bodies last week, and we had a good game against the OB, but this game we just wanted to decide to, let's give them heck and let's run the ball. Let's gash them. Let's move bodies up front. So that's what the linemen did, and they did a good job.
Yeah, definitely that progress from last week to this week, you could definitely tell out on the field. I was talking to Coach Wistoff about bringing the pop to the party as running backs, you and Oakley. But then I also saw Kyle Huseby get an interception, and then he was running it back, and he brought the pop to the party. Is that something you guys have been talking about, runners?
So really, it's just bring the intensity. You want to bring the thunder. Don't be the hitter, or don't get hit. Be the hitter. You know. So we were just expressing that big time in practice, and that's what we did.
So now going into next week, you play Velva.
Yeah.
So going into the Velva game, one of the most physical teams you're going to meet probably in your whole career. Coach Wistoff talked about matching that physicality, and that this progress is going to help. What's your mindset going into next week's matchup?
They're a good team, so we just got to go out there and do the best ability and play the best ability that we can.
It's time for the Outlaws to go knock off Velva Aggies. Thank you, Cody. We'll see you next time. Back to you, Randy.
Thank you, Noah. And we'll come back real quick after this timeout for our final sponsor break. We'll come back and recap and wrap this up fairly quick. Once again, your final score, the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws 46, the Surrey Mustangs 0. Back after this timeout.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Northern Charm Boutique has a variety of apparel for all ages. We are locally owned and located on Main Street in Powers Lake. Shop in store or check out our website and like our Facebook page.
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today. Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
And as we bring it back here to Ray Powers Lake football field in Powers Lake, North Dakota, your final score, 46-0, the Outlaws with a very convincing win over the Surrey Mustangs. And as we look at the numbers for the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game goes for 179 yards tonight on 16 carries, averaging 11.2 yards per carry on the game tonight. Also scored 2 touchdowns as well. Pretty good performance by him. And it was just an overall record, overall effort, I should say. 38 rushes for the Outlaws, 239 yards, as they had a very good defense tonight as well. Passing game, Jace Becker had a nice game throwing the football around tonight, going 8 out of 10, had 3 touchdown passes for 92 yards. And, it's just just an overall very well played game by the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws tonight.
Machine tonight, and you saw it there, 46-0. Everything was clicking. The run game was superior that it's been this season. And then Jace Becker was very efficient, dropping back, making the right reads, getting the ball to his playmakers. Just a great job overall.
A lot of smiles on the face tonight for the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws as they limit the Surrey Mustangs on defense. Their defense held the Mustangs to 57 total yards tonight. So a very effective game defensively, a very well-played game offensively. Special teams also got in. They got a pick 6 from Oakley Grubb, I believe it was, that picked it off. And it was just a great effort tonight. As we conclude our week of coverage here tonight from Ray Powers Lake, we're going to be doing volleyball next Tuesday as the Divide County Maroons come into Tioga tomorrow, next Tuesday night to take on the Tioga Pirates. Of course, last night we were up in Crosby as the Maroons took down the Ray Jays in a very well-played game match of volleyball by the Outlaws, or by the Maroons, coming from behind, losing the first set, and then capturing the next 3 sets for the Maroons to take home a District 16 win last night for the Divide County Maroons. We'll be over in Ray on, trying to find my schedule here of games, but kind of meeting ourselves coming and going anymore. I know that next Thursday we have another volleyball game, which will be on September 19th as the Powers Lake Brook Central Ranchers will travel over to Ray to take on the Ray Jays in another District 16 matchup in girls volleyball. We'll conclude the week in Tioga for a 9-man football game as the Mavericks from MLS, Mohall, Lansford, Sherwood, come into Tioga to take on the Tioga Pirates on Friday night of next week. So 3 games in store for you next week. It's been a fun week this week. We've been up in Crosby a couple times with a football game tonight, volleyball game in Tioga on Tuesday, a volleyball game in Crosby on Thursday. And we're just getting going, folks. And if you want to come on board to be a sponsor, we'd love to hear from you. We can't thank our sponsors enough. Make sure if you're listening in to support our sponsors that help make all this possible. Final comments, Noah Frederickson on this win tonight.
Talk about progress. And progress was definitely made on the Outlaws tonight. It was needed. They put to a big matchup without main place.
Well, once again, your final score here tonight, it was the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws with a win over the Surrey Mustangs 46-0 on behalf of our production team tonight. Caden Keller running our board ops tonight. James Myers running our camera tonight. My color analyst alongside me, Noah Frederickson. My name is Randy Peterson. Until next Tuesday night, everybody, have a great weekend. Stay safe and join us next week for more coverage here on GameDay Media. Good night, everybody.
Tonight's GameDay Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nessa Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land, LLC, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, the Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Crosby Chiropractic, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Northern Charm Boutique, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Mirex Petroleum Corporation, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, White Mountain Electric, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, TNT Measurements Incorporated, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.